Hi guys, I can't believe that we are headed into the last week for this iteration of Schism. That is just crazy to me. It has literally flown by, which is a good thing. I mean, sometimes during 2-day shows it doesn't, or 2 show days, it doesn't feel like it's flying by, but these 7 weeks, headed into 8 weeks now, have been amazing, and I have learned so much about myself and the art of telling a good story and acting that I'm thankful. I've also learned that I seem to be on a one-woman mission to keep from people calling me a disabled playwright. So we're gonna talk about that today. I'm not a disabled playwright. I hate the term disabled playwright. I hate the term disabled actor. I hate the fact that any of my jobs seem to have to come with the prefix of disabled. I think it's stupid, and I am appalled that PR people, and theater PR people particularly, want to hang on to this stupid term. I am a person with a disability, but I am a playwright. I am a person with a disability, but I am an actor. My disability does not affect my ability to write, nor does it actually affect my ability to act. End of story. And, from day one, I was struggling against this narrative with PR people that I am a disabled playwright and a disabled actor. We need to quit with these labels. And I think for me in particular, it's so important that we quit with these labels because, first of all, it's bad English. A disabled car means the car doesn't function properly as a car. A disabled playwright means the playwright doesn't function properly as a playwright. I'm a good writer. I would be a good writer if I was black, blue, disabled, able-bodied, made of glitter, or a unicorn. Okay? I am a writer. I don't need another adjective to define what type of writing I do. Yes, I happen to write about disability, but I also happen to write about feminism, about politics, about religion, about autonomy, about freedom. Why are these adjectives never used? Why am I not simply called a brilliant playwright and not just a disabled playwright? I'll tell you why. Because theaters, people, artists, human beings want to take boxes. And they see my disability as an opportunity to take those boxes. Look! We're having a disabled playwright! Bull, you're having a playwright. The person may or may not happen to be disabled. that's actually not for you to define. You know, I am appalled that doctors have layers upon layers upon layers of confidentiality agreements so that they don't disclose their patients' diagnoses. But it seems to be okay for a PR person to tell the entire media that I have cerebral palsy because it will make a good story. We need to absolutely think about the words we use. We live in a time where over and over again we are hearing that representation matters. And when you use a phrase like disabled playwright, what are you actually representing? Someone who is disabled at playwriting. And I'm sorry, that's not me. The second reason I think we've got to let this term disabled artist, disabled playwright go is, for me, I was made disabled by someone else's mistake. Okay? It's not a nice thing to be the brunt of someone not paying attention and not doing their job. But that is a reality that I have to live with on a daily basis, on a minute-by-minute basis. And I am faced with that reality for school walkouts, when the teacher claims that the students were not prepared for my level of disability. I am faced with that reality when I can't put toothpaste on my toothbrush every night. I am faced with that reality as I record this YouTube video for you, and I am fully aware that my mouth doesn't move and make the same shapes that yours does. But to call me a disabled playwright is to ultimately allow the man who has the biggest impact on my life to now get the leading adjective in what defines my work. And I will not allow that to happen. Full stop. He doesn't get to define my narrative. That doctor does not get to define my work. And you need to change your narrative in your head if you want to call me a disabled playwright. Now, that's just me. Because I am an individual, you have heard my perspective. There are probably playwrights who also have disabilities out there that have another perspective on whether or not they are disabled playwrights. It's up to us to understand and think about and define our narratives within this world. Otherwise, if we don't do that, somebody else will surely do it for us. And that is a massive problem. It's a problem. It is a problem that we live in a world where the media defines for everyone who we are and what we can or cannot do. That's false, and those aren't the stories that I want to tell. I am a writer, I am an actor, I am a playwright, I am an artist. I am all of those things fully in and of themselves. I also happen to have a disability, and I happen to use disability as a way to make my stories great. But that's not the same thing as being a disabled playwright. Okay guys, it's a beautiful Sunday night here in London. I'm gonna go back on the back deck and enjoy a glass of something, I don't know what. Enjoy tonight. Enjoy the last few hours of the weekend. I get a day off tomorrow, so that's exciting. You are loved. You are precious. And you contain multitudes. Bye.